Well, it is almost here, the 4th of July. And as we celebrate Independence Day, most of us by unpacking some fireworks to set off with friends and family. It's a good time to get a refresher on fireworks law and to review Michigan's rather curious laws about everyday fireworks. Tom Sinus from Sinus Dramus Law Firm joins us. Hey, Tom.
Hey, Todd, how are you?
I'm doing well, as I admit. I do probably overspend each year for 4th of July to buy some fireworks, but it's always a big hit with the kids.
And every time this year, I find myself overreading the state statutes and the local ordinances, wondering how exactly does all this work again? So here's the basic scheme that we have in Michigan, which, as you said, is rather curious. We have a state statute that says that local governments cannot regulate the use and discharge of consumer fireworks during certain periods of time of the year. Those periods of time, of course, coincide with the major holiday. And the biggest carve out where local governments cannot regulate the use and discharge of consumer fireworks is around the 4th of July, which means that if you look at local ordinances like Grand Rapids, for example, those ordinances are tracking the state statute, meaning that there's no regulation of fireworks within certain parameters. So here's what it means. It means that in the city of Grand Rapids, and this would be true around the state, you cannot limit the use of fireworks between June 29th and July 4th. And within those days, the corresponding times of day are from 11 in the morning to 11:45 at night. So what does that practically mean? It practically means that beginning at 11 a.m. on June 29th, all the way through 11:45 p.m. on July 4th, there are no local ordinances that restrict the use or discharge of consumer fireworks. And that's why, we hear every year many people complaining, why is this going on day after day after day? Why isn't it not just on the 4th of July, for example? Well, that is the reason. So if you're wondering, well, geez, I live in the city of Grand Rapids, and boy, I sure wish these fireworks weren't going off for that long period of time. Well, under the state statute and the corresponding local ordinance, they can. But beyond July 4th, this year, because July 5th does not fall on a particular day, then by July 5th, the fireworks should stop, or they would have to be subject to a regular local ordinance.
That's a lot to unpack. What about basic safety regulations? I mean, are there any laws that you can break there, or is it just good common sense advice?
There are laws. There are again, state and local laws. So some state laws, real simple, and some of this is kind of intuitive. You can't use or ignite, discharge consumer fireworks on public property, school property, church property, or another's property without that person's permission. You cannot sell consumer fireworks to a minor. And of course, this one obvious, but really important. No one is allowed to use consumer fireworks while they're under the influence of alcohol or a controlled substance. Those are state laws. On the local level, Grand Rapids has a local ordinance that says very simply, no one can recklessly endanger the life, health, safety, or well-being of any person by the ignition, discharge, or use of consumer fireworks. Then beyond that, we have what you and I have talked about before, our general, what we call common law standard, what the law recognizes as the idea that when you're doing something, particularly something that is dangerous like fireworks, you have to exercise reasonable care. You can't do that carelessly. If you violate any of these rules, depending on what rule you violate, you could be subject to criminal liabilities, most likely a monetary fine, but you also could be subject to civil liability in the event that, heaven forbid, someone is injured during the course of igniting a firework.
Now, that brings up a question about when you're talking about injuries. A lot of times each year you're hearing about fires too, homeowners and their insurance. Any thoughts on that?
My thought is to check your homeowner's insurance policy and check with your homeowner's insurance agent if you're going to be lighting off fireworks at home. You want to make sure that if something happens, whether, as you say, it's damage to the home or heaven forbid, injury to someone else, that there's coverage under your homeowner's policy. But homeowners policies can be pretty long and pretty dense, and they can exclude certain things. So before you get ready to have fun, I don't want people to get all worried about bad things happening. But once something bad happens, you can't go back in time. So it's a good idea to check your homeowner's insurance and make sure if you're going to be the one where the fireworks are going to be going off at this year, that your homeowner's insurance coverage doesn't exclude that type of activity, because you don't want to find that out once it's too late.
Truer words never spoken. You don't want that 2020 hindsight. Get this stuff done before the holiday or before you celebrate to make sure that you're covered. Tom, thanks again for all of the great information.
Thank you, Todd. Take care.
And of course, if you want to learn more information, you have any questions, you can always reach out to Sinus Dramus Law Firm at 616-301-3333 or check them out at sinusdramus.com. Email them at info@sinusdramus.com. We'll be right back.